So I've been asked to give my reaction to Gareth Southgate's resignation as England manager, and to be honest, I'll just keep this as short and sweet as I possibly can with the facts and figures that you know that I always bring up when it regards Gareth Southgate in terms of England. Firstly, I am very grateful for what he did for the team when he first initially came in, galvanising us after what was a horrendous, embarrassing defeat to Iceland at the Euros in 2016. A job that had already been started by Sam Allardyce with his first game in charge. However, I will again thank Gareth Southgate for getting that team reorganised and, most importantly, getting the team unit and getting the cliques obliterated and bringing England together as one solidified footballing team. That is his biggest achievement as England manager. From that point onwards, we then look at the actual statistics. Under Gareth Southgate, we have got to a major semi-final at a Euros, a semi-final at a Nations League, a final of the Euros, a quarter-final of the World Cup, and a final of the Euros. In all 5 of those occasions, we then lost due to Gareth Southgate's tactics. Over the course of Gareth Southgate being in charge, we have been in the top 10 of the world rankings for 6 consecutive years. In matches against the other 9 teams in that top 10, we have won 7 out of 30 and have only been winners on 2 occasions at major tournaments against other teams in that top 10. Under Gareth Southgate, we have been involved in multiple penalty shootouts and have won 2 penalty shootouts for the first time in a very long time. Those penalty shootouts were against Colombia and Switzerland, 2 sides that the quality of England have should be beating without the need of it going to penalties. We have got to major semi-finals and major finals by having the easiest runs to major semi-finals and finals that are humanly possible. Under Gareth Southgate, we have been relegated from the Nations League, despite being in the top 10 in the world rankings, let alone the European rankings. And under Gareth Southgate, we have suffered our heaviest home defeat since 1928, losing 4-0 at home to Hungary. And finally, after assembling the greatest attacking system in terms of youth and talent available to us at this major tournament, we have won 2 matches, drawn 4 and lost 1. And those young, talented attackers combined across 7 games scored 4 goals and got 2 assists. And that's it. Gareth Southgate's decision to resign is welcomed by me, and it is the best decision for his career, and it is the best decision for English football going forward. Due to the talent that we have, needing a manager that is going to be able to come in and encourage this side to play more offensively now that we're in a position to play more offensively. Like I said at the start, when he came in, the team, the country was in a mess. We needed someone to solidify us defensively. Gareth Southgate did that, and that's what enabled us to get to that first semi-final in 2018, albeit via the easier side of the draw, albeit via beating Colombia on penalties when we should just be beating Colombia anyway. But that's what we needed initially. But the time for Southgate to move on was long gone. Long gone. And hopefully, we now got ourselves a good manager that's going to come in and bring this side forward. Personally, if I had free reign to choose, I would be putting everything into getting Eddie Howe. The worry is, of course, that he's already on a contract that is worth more than Gareth Southgate's. Eddie Howe earns more at Newcastle than what Gareth Southgate already earned at England, and he's tied down to a multi-year contract. If we can get Eddie Howe, that would be the right man for the job. If I was to choose an available manager right now, I would be looking at either Klopp, Zidane, Pochettino, or maybe even Thomas Tuchel, who has apparently already offered his services at the job. But for me, right man for the job would be Eddie Howe. But like I say, I'm happy Southgate has gone. But don't forget all of those things I have mentioned. Every single positive that we have achieved under Gareth Southgate has a negative mark next to it, other than the fact that he's actually galvanised an England squad that now actually plays like a football team rather than a team made up of players from multiple different clubs. So thank you, Gareth Southgate, for that. But unfortunately, like I said, your time was up 5 or 6 years ago, as far as I'm concerned. And I am grateful that his time as England manager is over. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you very soon.